I get a chance to serve on this amazing team here at RC. And welcome to Face2Face. Go ahead and share this out with somebody if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or the RC app. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. By the way, special announcement, literally just got the email today. We have a TV app for RC now. So now you can go on your Apple TV or even your Roku devices, whatever TV you have, Samsung, Sony, whatever. If your TV is able to get apps, type in Recreation Church. You will see our RC logo. The RC logo. Oh, I thought I had it on my shirt. You'll see the RC logo on there, the great blue and the colors. You'll see it on there. Tap on there, and now you are able to have RC TV on your TV. It's absolutely amazing. So especially if you don't live in the area, and if you are one of our online members, first off, thank you. Love you guys. If you live in Alabama or Texas or South Carolina and you don't get a chance to drive here to Athens, Georgia, now you don't just have to watch it on YouTube or just on the Facebook or just on the app. Now you can actually watch it on your TV. So it's just great, man. It's a great day. Woke up with that news today, and I'm so happy to share that with you guys. So again, going ahead and after Face2Face, don't be logging off. After Face2Face, you can go on there and you can type in Recreation Church on your TV, and you can find it right there. We'll have Face2Face on there and our Sunday morning experiences, and it's just gonna be a great place for you to tap in and watch and enjoy what God is doing here at Recreation Church. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in on this Thursday's edition of Face2Face. Again, my name is Byron, and I'm happy that you guys are here with us today. Now, I just want to go ahead and get a little synopsis of the room. Who has been blessed by the possible series that we just came out of, that we just concluded this past Sunday? I don't know about you guys, but for me, it absolutely impacted and changed the way that I even view God, the way that I am ready to receive what God has for me. It was an impactful and powerful sermon series, and I hope that it blessed you guys the same way that it blessed me. And today I kind of want to get into my thought process of what I've been working through these last few weeks when it comes to this mantra, and even this the way that we see the possible and the impossible, and God working that out on our behalf. So again, thank you guys for watching today. Go ahead and share, like, tell somebody, yo, we on Face2Face today with Pastor B, so that we can go ahead and have a good time. So for me, as we were working through this possible series and thinking about how we might see things that are impossible, but with God, they are possible. And this last Sunday, which was so great, Pastor B broke down the word of expectation and what we can be expecting from God. I expect this. I expect good. I expect favor. I expect resources. Because Christ lives on the inside of me, I don't just have to go willy-nilly out here in the world hoping and praying. No, I expect these things because of my relationship with him and because he lives on the inside of me. And for me, I was like, yes, sir, I expected. I was right there along with him. But I do think that there's a caveat to that. We should be expecting. We should be ready and able to receive what God has for us. But while we are expecting, what is our posture? Or even what are we doing while we are expecting? What are we doing while we're in the waiting? What is our mindset? How are we going about our day? Are we just, yeah, God, I'm expecting, and we don't have anything else left in us to actually, what are we doing while we are waiting? And as I was thinking about this today, I kept going back to, again, Pastor B, that's my pastor, so I'm constantly thinking about what he's been saying to me. And one of the things that he broke down for me so eloquently was, while we are waiting on God, we should not just be waiting as far as sitting with our legs crossed, waiting, but we should also be waiting as a waiter or a waitress will be waiting and serving God while we're waiting. So we don't just wait, but we wait while we wait. Come on, somebody, listen. We shouldn't just be waiting and chilling and all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying, at some point, I know God's gonna come through like he always does. Amen. No, but while we are waiting, we're waiting and we're serving. I used to work at a fancy restaurant in Houston, which is where I'm from, and it was a fancy Italian type of restaurant. We had a lot of everything, but it was like an Italian restaurant. And so with that, we had to have a button-up shirt, had to have a nice apron on, our pen, our bottle opener. There were so many little things that we had to have before even being able to go to work. But one of the biggest things that they always said was it was the way that you presented yourself while you were serving, while you were waiting on somebody. You couldn't just come in being like, you know what I'm saying, yo, man, here's your food, here's this, here's that. No, you came with a certain elegance, but also with a certain pride that, listen, I am here to make sure that you are having a great experience. I'm here to make sure that not only are you having a great experience, but you're enjoying your time here so that you get a good tip at the end of it. And I believe that in that same mindset, that is how we should be awaiting while we are expecting the things from God. We should not just be coming and thinking that God is just going to give it to us just because, yeah, God, you already said you promised it, so I'm just going to be, no, but God, because I love you and because I want to make sure that I am serving you in the best way possible, I'm not just going to wait, but I'm going to wait. And I'm going to come with all of my things that I have all of my ducks in a row. God, I've been serving you. I have been diligent in my giving. I have been steadfast in my prayer life. God, I have been doing what I know that I need to do. Now, not only am I expecting it, but I know it's going to come because I've made sure that I've been serving in the best way possible. And I love that. Even at Recreation Church, you know, I feel like a lot of times when pastors talk about the power of serving, a lot of times it comes from an idea that you should be serving at that particular church, which I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I definitely believe that Recreation Church is the place that you need to be serving at, hands down. But a lot of times pastors, they would bring this idea of serving because they're trying to get more people to help build their ministry. At Recreation Church, we are not doing that. I believe that Recreation Church is a blessing in and of itself. You just coming is a blessing. But if you want to get that other side of the blessing, if you're looking for that other side of expectation, if there is something you're expecting God for even more of, I believe that there is power on the other side of your waiting. I believe that there is power on the other side of your serving. God, listen, I am expecting this. I am expecting this. And I am definitely hoping and praying that I get this. But while I am waiting, God, I will be waiting. Come on, Gamadi. While I'm waiting, I'm going to be waiting because I don't just want to be, I want to make sure that I'm getting involved. And that was one of the great things that we learned even in this possible series that God, I want to be involved in what you're doing. I don't want to just be, I want to be the hands and feet with you. God, if you live on the inside of me, which was the biggest thing that I learned from this series, that if God is living on the inside of me, that I want to get involved in what God is doing. If Christ lives in me, that I want Christ to flow out of me. And the best way to Christ to flow out of me is if I'm waiting. While I'm waiting, I'm serving. And God, I want to serve you to the best of my abilities. I don't want to be somebody that is always nagging, or somebody that is always at a deficit, somebody that is always expecting but never receiving. But God, while I'm expecting and while I'm waiting and while I'm hoping and while I'm believing for whatever it is for you, God, I'm going to be serving. I'm going to serve you with the best of my abilities, with my time and my talent and my treasure. I'm going to do everything I can do. And so my ploy for you guys is this today. We have 6 more Sundays at Recreation Church. As you guys know, we don't have service this coming Sunday. Don't pull up. We don't have service this coming Sunday. It will be online only for our 5th Sunday. But we have the 4 Sundays in November and then 2 Sundays in December. Let us make a plan of action to not just be involved mentally when it comes to Recreation Church for these 6 Sundays, but let's get involved physically. I think that we should be packing out Recreation Church. Why? Because God, I don't just want to be waiting, even though I know it's coming, but God, I want to make sure that I'm waiting. There are plenty of places that you can serve at Recreation Church, but there are also plenty of places you can serve just in your own community and in your own family and in your own life that shows God that, listen, I'm going the extra mile to make sure that you know that I'm doing everything that I can do, not just to receive what you have for me, but to know that I'm in the right posture to receive what you have for me. God, I'm following you as you follow your Father. And so I think that for these next 6 Sundays, we should be coming out to Recreation Church and packing out that house. Listen, there is a seat for you. And if we do pack it out and there's not a seat, we will get more seats from next door to make sure that there is a seat for you. There's 6 more Sundays left. So while there's 6 more Sundays, let us not just be waiting And I know, especially during the pandemic, it was so easy just to be at home and watch the service online, which I think is great. If you can't drive, keep watching, keep sharing. To our Face2Face family, to our RC family, listen, we love it. But like I said, if you are 2 hours, 90 minutes away from Recreation Church, you need to be in the building, because I'm telling you that Christ not only is going to be revealed in the service, but he's going to be revealed in you. And you're going to start to see more and more, especially with the community. We have such a great community here at Recreation Church, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So not this Sunday, but this coming Sunday, the Sunday after, first Sunday in November, I want you guys to not just be in the waiting, but to be in the waiting. And I believe that we do that in our serving. I hope that this blessed you guys today. Again, go ahead and share this out with somebody so their life can be blessed. Face2Face family, we love you guys so much. I pray that you guys have a great and amazing weekend. Have a great and amazing Fit Sunday. And on behalf of our pastors, Pastor Byron and Pastor Shannon, we love you guys so much. Again, no service this coming Sunday, but there will be service next Sunday in person. The service this Sunday is going to be online only. We love you guys so much. Have a great and amazing rest of your Thursday, and we'll talk to you guys soon.